I missed you guys. I honestly, although I was like on my deathbed last week, I really did miss my Wine Wednesday. I really did miss you guys. Yeah, and so I'm gonna go over these really funny dating mishaps and stuff, and you guys, I want you guys to like write in and like talk about them too. So I want to just start off with one that I thought was hilarious and also a little controversial. Okay, I even printed it out like a real person who is trying to just like really keep it entertaining. You know what I mean? Yes, we have the tea. Yes. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so excited. Okay, here's one that made me LOL. And I personally don't even know what I would do if I was in this situation, okay? So they meet on Hinge, they go on a date, and he picks a nice steakhouse, right? And he isn't drinking, so she thinks that's already a red flag. So instead of an alcoholic beverage, he orders a glass of milk. Literally 2% milk. And she said that the waiter looked confused, and his response was that it helps him digest better. Guys, how do we feel? Because that's a little like, it's not that big of a red flag. But like, what would you do if you went out with someone and they ordered a glass of milk at dinner? Like, would we care that they ordered milk? Like, I know, like you guys, I don't know. That was one where I was like, I feel like if I was on that date, I would be, yeah, like literally like a 4-year-old. Like I would be so confused. Okay, but ordering off the kids menu, I feel like is cost effective. So, or like a 94-year-old. Yeah. And honestly, like it could be either, you know what I mean? I feel like I don't know. What do you think is worse? Ordering off the kids menu or ordering a glass of milk? And then of course, like she wanted a drink. So like, that's even more awkward. And that's true. You know, maybe she was looking out for you, Keone. Okay. Maybe she was looking out for you. Okay. And then, oh, this one also made me laugh. And also, okay, tell me what you guys think of this one. So she matched with a guy on Hinge and they went for coffee. I just wasn't feeling it. So I sent him a message after the date and said, I think it's best if we just stay friends. Almost instantly, I got a Venmo request from him for $6.47 labeled coffee friends. That's kind of like a pimp move as a guy, but like also just pay for the coffee and call it a day. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like if you took a girl out to coffee and then she hits you with, let's just be friends, do you Venmo request her $6.47? I don't know, you guys. That is wild. $6.47. I know. It is kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Okay, are you guys ready for an even wilder one? So, hi Sarah. I met this guy on Hinge and he seemed super sweet. We planned dinner and when I got there, he was sitting with his mom. He introduced me to her like it was the most normal thing ever. They had gone shopping earlier that day and he had happened to pick a restaurant at the mall that they were at. She left after saying hello, but I thought it was so weird. He's still being nice, but I'm getting major mommy's boy vibes. Do I keep talking to him? Does she keep talking to him? I don't even know what I would do in this situation. You meet his mom on the first date, but like what if it was just a coincidence? Like it's obviously not a coincidence if he picked a restaurant at the mall. Oh my God. They had the mom and dad there? Keone, that's kind of crazy. Did you make a good impression? And was this like the 1800s where you had to pay a dowry? Like, oh my God, where was it? How old was she? This is getting crazy, guys. I don't know how I feel about that one. If I would still date, it's like so hard because, you know, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on that, because, you know, on the one hand, we kind of like, we kind of like that the guy is like family oriented, but is it because he's a mommy's boy? It's sounding like there's a lot of mommy boys, okay? Okay. Oh my God, these are crazy. I barely briefed him before and I was like, oh my God, crazy. Okay. This is kind of like yeah, I agree. You should at least let me know if I'm gonna meet your parents. You should. Trisha! You missed it. We were going over some crazy stuff, but don't worry, just in time for the next one, okay? So this one's kind of obvious, rude to the waiter. So on the first date, he snapped at the server. He got irritated because he asked for water with no ice. And then when they refilled his water, they accidentally put ice and he snapped. Yeah, that's weird, you know? Oh my God. I think we have a Trisha fan. Trisha has so many fans, you guys. You don't even know. You guys are being graced by the presence of BMW Trisha herself. Like, she's a saint. Oh my God, this is funny. This is so fun, you guys. I went on a date and all he did was talk about his job, his ex, and his dreams. 0 questions about me. You know, honestly, I feel like guys do this a lot. You did finally make it to Wine Wednesday. Thank you for joining, DJ. I feel like on dates, especially if, like, you know, I know we use the word narcissist a lot, but like there really are a lot of narcissists. And when you go on a date with like someone self-centered and like a narcissist, all they do is talk about themselves. But my favorite thing is when you do this date with them, they talk about themselves the whole time, and then they tell you that they've never met anyone like you after asking 0 questions about you. It's like, God, like, you think that's gonna work? And I feel like it would work on a majority of women. But again, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. I matched with this guy. Everyone is using dating apps. Oh my God. Okay, I matched with this guy. I'm gonna decline that. I matched with this guy. I know. Oh my God, Trisha, stop. Okay, I matched with this guy and we scheduled a hike for our first date, which, by the way, like, a hike for a first date is like not a good thing. Like, that's just my opinion. Maybe it is if you're like an avid hiker, okay? So you scheduled a hike for your first date. On the day of, he says, you'll leave your car at my place and we'll drive together to beat traffic. I said, no, thanks, I'll meet you there. He got mad and canceled. Well, that is because he had plans to kill you. He literally had plans to kill you. My rule is no talking about yourself unless asked, and no talking about work. No talking about work, that's like my favorite thing to ask people though on dates. Like, what do you do for work? Do you love it? Tell us all the drama. I want to know your work drama. She's very pretty, but my application wasn't approved. Oh no. Glamstar, welcome. One of the OGs just popped on in. Oh my God, we're so excited. Hello, James. Hello, DG. What happens if you're dating for a while, then he encouraged you to go for a hike? Then I would murder him. Sorry, guys. We're dating for a while and then encourages me to go for a hike. I will meet you on the hike to push you off the cliff, you know? Thank you. He's literally gonna kill you. Like, he didn't even want you to have your own car. Yeah, that's definitely a red flag, okay? After our date, he never texted me to ask if I got home okay. Oh, that's kind of bad. Texted me 2 days later asking, how's your day? How's your day? Did I miss you telling this story? I think I know DG. Thank you, Glamstar. Thank you so much for asking or saying that my makeup is slaying. I'm actually trying a new foundation. So I just want to let you guys know that. I was convinced yesterday at the Sephora by this like fabulous makeup artist, and he told me to try the Patrick Kaw foundation. And I kind of love it, you guys. You guys need to try it. For all the ladies on the live, you guys need to try the Patrick Kaw foundation. Not to derail from our red flag dating cues, but DG said, did I miss you telling the Starbucks dude story? Oh, David. David, hi David. Oh my God, okay. David is one of my good friends and we've worked together forever. I didn't even know you were on my Instagram. Oh my God, my TikTok. Oh my God, how wildly inappropriate, you guys. I'm gonna apologize now. Anyway, so David actually knows this crazy story, and I'm gonna be real quick with you guys. I was in Starbucks, and my assistant and I were in Starbucks, and my assistant was like picking up this large order for me, and I was like going in and helping her. And this was like before the app was like a big thing for Starbucks. And so I had to go in and like give them my phone number, or give them my assistant's phone number who placed the order for the Starbucks. So I said her phone number out loud so that they can give us the order or whatever. And then we go and we do our meeting. And then I think later that night, my assistant gets a text message and says, hey, were you at the Starbucks earlier today? I just wanted to tell you that you were so beautiful, or something like that. And my assistant was like, I think you're thinking of my boss, whatever. So long story short, he was such a freak that he wrote down the phone number that I had said out loud that was actually my assistant's, and then reached out and said like, oh, it gets better, you guys. And David, unfortunately, knows the story. So it gets better. I'm so dumb, okay? Glamstar, listen to this. I'm so dumb. I'm telling you, I pray to God every night, like, Lord, send me my husband, and I think God sent him to me. I'm like, I couldn't have made it easier. Like, he literally, texted, he maybe he was sent by God. Like, how stupid am I? Like, honestly. So I stupidly go on a date, okay? And it gets better. Okay. So I go on a date with this guy, and at the time I was like living in these like apartment buildings that had like a restaurant connected. So it was like my go-to date spot. So I was like, okay, well then meet me here, whatever. So then I go and I meet him, and he's decent, and I had asked for a picture beforehand, so I knew he wasn't like, horrible. So then I go and meet him, and I tell him, oh yeah, like I have a busy day tomorrow. I'm gonna go, I have a meeting at this cafe. Like, oh, you haven't tried this cafe? Like, yeah, definitely try it one day. Like, it's, it's good. Please send me the applications, Dream Avia. So I was like, okay, yeah, like, try this cafe. So then we continue and proceed with the date. And like, the date is just like, I know. The date is just like, whatever. Like, he tries to like kiss me at the end, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't like kiss on first dates. Like, that's just like something, No, God doesn't want to claim responsibility for literally anybody, okay, that I have dated. I promise you. He's like, it's a learning lesson, honey. Keep learning, okay? So we finish the date, and then, whatever, like I don't kiss him, and we go our separate ways. And he texts me the next day, or like, whatever. I'm in my meeting at the cafe, okay? Take a guess as to who shows up in the cafe. Yeah. Take a guess as to who shows up to my meeting in the cafe. And with my assistant, which by the way, my assistant was there. So he saw me, my assistant, and the other people we were having a meeting with. And I was like, I didn't mean for you to try the cafe the same time I had my meeting. Like, are you fucking out of your mind? Like, I literally, like, when he walked in, I was like, and my assistant knows the story because he texted her, and we're both like, oh my God, he's like here to murder us. Like, he's literally here to murder us. And he came with like guys, like, I don't know. So, no, I know. You know, if we knew the thought process behind a lot of people, like, we'd have a lot of answers, but truly, like, what's wrong with these people? So, yeah. That was crazy. So after that, I literally blocked him, and I was like, okay, if you're already kind of like following me and stalking me, and the way you got my number was because you wrote it down quickly when I said it out loud, that's kind of insane. So I've learned to I've learned to like a slight degree to not think that everyone that comes into my life is sent by God. I'm trying to be better about it, you know? It's really hard. It's really hard, you guys. But you know what? That is the Starbucks story. So thank you, David. Thank you, David. Yeah, like I said, I've known David for forever. I didn't even know he was on my TikTok, but I've known David for forever. So he's like heard all the crazy dating stories. And not to, Thank you. Yeah. And honestly, you guys think like it's rough out here. David has literally tried to set me up with an exotic dancer. And that's exactly what you think it is. He's like little bit of a stripper. And like, you know, no judgment there. Like, but like that's like how kind of like bad it is out there, you know? Yeah. Anyways, it's just been, you know, really crazy. Okay, so this one, my life is actually very crazy and entertaining for everybody but me. It's actually a roller coaster for me. Okay, guys, it's like not, it's the trenches. Like I'm going through the trenches. Okay, yeah. So, thank you, Keone. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I need that. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, so she matched with, everyone's matching on Hinge. Everyone. Okay, matched with a guy on Hinge after talking for a few days. He told me he lives with his mom because it's cost effective until he finds a forever partner. Forever partner is like, oh, okay. What do I do? Well, I'm gonna need to know more. Does he have like a real job? Okay. Pro tip, stay far away from Hinge. You know, I'm off Hinge for now. I'm off it, but I think Trisha was telling me I need to get back on it. And I'm like, I don't want to, Trisha. Okay. And Trisha is like the best ever. Like she really is so great. Hi, Brandon. But I don't know if Trisha, have you ever been, I don't know if she's still here, but I don't know if she's ever been on dating apps. It's like, it's really bad. It's bad. I am trying to, hey, you could be the first lady of New York. Hinge worked for her. You never know. Maybe you should pick up a sport. Like I'm going to try golf, okay? I've tried it before. And I actually have a set of clubs. They were a gift to me, you know. So I have a set of clubs. I need to try golf. Yeah, so I will try golf and see how that goes. But would you guys date someone who lived with their parents? I know that's more of like an age thing. And I guess for me, I think it would really depend on if he had a job. Because like, that's kind of like responsible. That's like a responsible king, like, you know, but it's kind of like not responsible at the same, like guys, I don't even know anymore. Would you guys date a guy if he lived with his mom? Would you guys, well, I guess it's way more acceptable for a girl to live with their mom too. I don't know. You're a golfer, Keone? Brandon, you play golf too? Okay. Do you guys meet people? Like, do you guys, like, is there like a thing? St. P is gonna start golf. We can all do like a group golf lesson, guys. We'll go live on the golf course, okay? I hear, depends on the reason why he is staying with his mom. Yeah, like he said it's cost effective. So like responsible, like that's kind of responsible, guys. I don't know. Anyways, this one like wasn't nice, okay? So, and I know this girl who wrote me this one. That's a good question, Brandon. Who is paying bills, him or his mom? That's a good question. Please let us know. You wrote in with that one, so let me know. And I told everyone I'm gonna keep that strictly anonymous, okay? So this one, I actually know the girl, and in no way is she like, you know how some girls can come off like very dominating? Like she's not even a dominating girl, okay? And she went on a date and the bill came, okay. And I guess within the date, she had said that she doesn't like having to depend on anybody and, you know, like she likes being independent. And so when the bill came, he said, well, if you like being independent, let's split the bill. I don't know, guys. Tap in. Thank you, Glamstar Ick. I didn't want to be the first to say it, but come on. That's like, you're throwing it in my face too. Like, exactly. That is, yep. Thank you. Red flag. Yes. Yeah. Good job, Brandon. Yes. It's hard. You guys, are you guys single? Glamstar, we know you are not. David, we know you are not. Okay. Kayone, you are, and you're not on the dating apps. Where are you guys finding people? Like, where are you guys dating? Is it Instagram? St. P, you're single. Brandon is single. Where are you guys meeting people? Like, where do we meet people? On TikTok Live? Like, where do we meet people? I would love to know because I don't want to do dating apps. TikTok. There we go. Scuba. Okay. That's right. Okay. TikTok Live. You're not even looking. You know what, Brandon? You know how many people have told me it happens when you're not looking? And you know how many times I put blindfolds over my face so that I could be like, I'm not looking. And then it still never happened for me. Just saying. Not like I'm dying to get into a relationship, but because people on here know me, they would tell you in the comments that that's not true. Yeah, so I don't know. This one was kind of wild, okay? No, I do not have kids, and that's why the pressure is on, Dr. Common Sense, because I would like to have kids, okay? I'm gonna like, you know, have to figure it out somehow, but yeah. But still say thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, Dr. Common Sense, you were asking very personal questions. Okay. Are you gonna tell me that I need to freeze my eggs? Okay. Like, I know. Okay. This one was wild and would only happen. I'm in California. This would literally only happen in California, okay? Okay, this is crazy. We're on a date and he tells me a psychic on TikTok told him his future wife's name started with an L and my name does. So he then called me wifey the entire dinner and asked if I would want a fall or winter wedding. This would literally only happen in California. And I will also say I have been a victim of like being on TikTok and then watching those card ones where they're like, oh my God, and he's thinking of you, like this is your sign. And I'm like, oh my God, he is thinking of me. Yeah, I totally have like been. Yes, my dad is in my life. Thank you for asking. Brandon, we will see you when you get back. But yeah, isn't that crazy? That would totally only happen in California. Have you guys been to do you guys like do the whole psychic thing? Like, I would love to know. That brought me into oh my God, a psychic brought you into psychosis? Oh my God. Did he teach you how to choose a good man? That is the problem, doctor, okay? There are no good men. That is why it's harder, okay? But, yeah, no, TikTok tarot card readings. Oh my God. Have you traveled a lot with your husband though, Glamster? Was it true? Like, was it true? Wait, you had a psychic. But tell me her psychic said we were meant to be. Keone. Was it true? Were you guys meant to be? Were you guys meant to be? 19. So then, Glamster, did you travel with your husband? I need to know if these were, these are real. Oh, no. Oh my God, same piece, stop. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Well, I hope you guys move to fun places. And Glamstar, you need to take advantage of that military discount. You can get 50% off or something crazy at Lululemon. I'm not even kidding. You need to do that. That lasted less than a month. Oh my God. Yeah, you guys are so hilarious. Plenty of good men. It's just the men you want and admire aren't quite men. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So crazy, you guys. But yeah, I would totally, and also when you travel with military, don't you get board first and stuff? Isn't that fun? I would totally do that. If I could meet any celebrity, who would it be? Good question. If I could meet any celebrity, God, I don't know. I'm not that big into wanting to meet celebrities. I'm trying to think, who would I want to meet? That's a good question. Oh, I know. Fred again. I want to meet Fred again. I've been on a Fred again kick. I'm obsessed with his mixes. I've always liked Fred again, but his latest dropped a month ago. He is so talented, and I would love to meet Fred again because he also seems very normal. That's why that's why I would want to meet him, because he just seems normal. What celebrities do, who's the celebrity that would be fun to meet? I just feel they're also normal, you know? Because I haven't had any wine. And yes, I drink my wine through a straw. His creative process is so good. Yeah. That is true. I have a couple more. You guys, Daniel Day-Lewis is a good one. Oh, you're just kidding. No, Daniel Day-Lewis is actually funny and is a good one. Oh my God. Okay. This is kind of crazy. Okay. After dinner, after dinner, she gave me this whole story, but this is the main takeaway, okay? After dinner, he asked me if I wanted to hang out in his car, which I can see, you don't have anywhere to go, so you're okay. I said, sure, assuming we chat. He pulls out a list of questions and tells me, I just want to make sure you'd be a good girlfriend. The first question was, would you let me check your phone? Would you let me check your phone? Are you, A, how insecure are you? B, no, I would not. Do you guys if I was in a relationship, I would let my significant other look at my phone. It's not a big deal. But after a date, to put me in your car, thank you, Limstar. Goodbye. Exactly. That's right. We would say goodbye, get out. There's the door. There's your car door exit. That's psychotic, you know? Okay, I told them, if you're gonna write in, make it juicy. Make it juicy, you know? There's the door. Thank you. That is crazy. Do you guys let your significant other check your, and I guess like, it's not like check your phone. Like I've never been in a situation where it's like, here's my phone, come and check it. But it's like, oh, take a photo, or like, oh, message someone back. So it's like, there is trust. Like it's like not a big deal. But like, if you have to ask to go through someone's phone, like that's like a problem, right? Like maybe, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Oh my God, that is so weird. Okay, this is, yeah. We need to check the phone issue. Yep, that's correct. Not really. We know each other's passwords. Exactly. Like, why would you check? But like, obviously you know if you needed to. You know what I mean? So I get it. Yeah. I totally get it. Talking bad. I saw pictures of her ex-husband talking bad. Yeah. Wild. Wild times. But I'm telling you, like, this is what it's like to be out here and dating, you know? Yeah. Let me find something. Yes. Now we are divorced. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. It's wild out there, you guys. It's really tough. And I just feel like it's only getting worse. I want to be positive and I want to spread positivity, but like it's getting worse. Like it's definitely getting worse. Okay. So I just want to tell you that now. And you know, maybe it happens for us, maybe it doesn't, but you know, you just never know. It is crazy on these streets, you know? But yeah, it is just really, really, really wild. Oh, okay. This was crazy, guys. Okay. So they kind of know each other. They know each other through work, right? And so then they finally like go out on a date, and within 10 minutes of the date, he asked about my credit score and if I'd be willing to co-sign for a home someday. We didn't even finish our first drink. Huh. You know, I don't even, you guys, like it's just like, you know, I would like to know like what you said. Did you feel like, did you feel like you should just like get up and leave? Also, have you guys ever been in a date where it was so bad where you like needed to escape immediately? Like, you know, we see it on the movies, and I've been on a ton of dates, but I've never once, where I definitely should have, but I've never once been like, what? Who got hurt? Where? I have to go. Like, I literally am so stupid, and I sat through that whole day and was like keeping them so entertained because like, welcome to my Netflix special. But have you guys ever like got up and left? Yeah. Got catfished. Happened to me. I do it for the plot. I do it for my TikTok lives. Okay. I do it for my Wine Wednesdays. I do it for you guys. Okay. I'm making the sacrifices so you guys don't have to. Okay. Yeah. That's fucking nuts. Okay. Staying as home with the club. No, honestly. Oh my God. These are nuts. But how fun was this? We should do this every week, you guys. Oh, one thing someone suggested was we should do a walk of shame story time. Thank you, Romeo. That's so sweet. I swear I'm getting a tattoo of you on my inner eyelids so I can still see you with my eyes closed. I'm honored. Yeah, so anyways, someone suggested that we do, Forbidden French suggested we should do a walk of shame. Let's do a walk of shame Wednesday. And you guys can send me funny stories of like your walk of shame stories. I don't have like too many walk of shame stories because I don't hook up. But okay, so what does that mean? When you go out and like you hook up with a guy or you hook up with a girl and the next morning you have to do the walk of shame, you know? We want to hear your stories. And I was telling someone like, I don't have a walk of shame story, but one time me and my girlfriend were in Vegas and I don't know if I've told you guys this story before, but we were in Vegas and it was like we got set up with a group, like this table filled with like soccer players. And like, we're Americans. So like, we didn't know like soccer was that big of a deal. So we were like, soccer players, we were such idiots. Okay. This is a while ago. Okay. And so they were having like this huge party at their suite. So like we go back and we just like party all night. Like we don't even like do anything crazy or anything like that. Right. And so we're just partying in Vegas. And so like we end up leaving like way later. Right. And my girlfriend, I don't know if you guys know what like the halo is. Like it's like this string that you put on your hair and it like is like hair extensions. So we're walking back to our hotel and I just hear her say like, oh my God, no. And I look and her weave is on the ground. Okay. And she's like this little like white girl. And I just about lost it. Like I was gonna pee my pants. I was laughing so hard. Can you imagine like walking home and your hair falls, like your like wig falls out, like, and you have to like walk home with your weave in your hand? Like I was like, this is shameful. Like this is so honestly, I would have rather like, I don't know, like it was it was bad. But you know, you live and you learn. This was like, God, I don't know, like 10 years ago where we had no idea about football or like that soccer players like were like the hottest shit around. Like we had no clue. Like we were so stupid, you know? That could have been the love of my life. And I was just like, you're a soccer player. What are you gonna do if you get injured? You're like not gonna have a career. And he was like, well, like I make a pretty good living, so I think I'll be okay. I was so embarrassed, you guys. I was embarrassed. You know, what can we do? What can we do? So yeah, you guys, this has been so fun. I have one last one, but this one is seeming like wild, and I don't know, again, like these would only happen in California. So they go, and you know what's funny? I just recently met someone in LA and I could definitely tell like he's like spiritual, and that's like code for like, I don't know what that's code for, actually. Okay, so he told me he was deeply spiritual. I thought he meant yoga. Mid-dinner, he says, I can feel your energy is off. Do you want me to cleanse you? These are your kids' bedtime stories. Then he starts humming and waving his hands over my head at the yard house. All I said was thank you, and I ghosted him after our date. Well, clearly the cleanse did not work. Rebuke. Rebuke, rebuke, rebuke. Like, that's why I was like, this is crazy. This is like actually psychotic. But this would happen in California. This is why I say, like, where do you find a normal, like, this is why, like, you guys think I'm the problem. I'm not over here trying to cleanse people at the yard house, okay? I'm not the problem. I'm not taking people's numbers down when they say them out loud and then texting them and then, you know, manipulating them into a date and then showing up to their meeting the next day. Like, I'm not doing that. I am not the problem. And I think if I scream it loud enough, it'll be true. I'm telling you, it's been really crazy, you guys. Like, just really crazy, you know? Where are you guys all from? See, I need to move out of California. Like, I think I need to move out of it. There's too many like spiritual people, you know? And like, I don't know, like, I guess like spiritual is fine, but like, don't cleanse me at dinner, you know? Like, I don't know. There's this one guy, I hope he's like not on this live. Like, I'm just gonna say that now. He very well could be, because I'm stupid and like they asked for my Instagram, so of course I give it. I hear good things about North Carolina. I hear good things about Hawaii too, okay? But I like went out recently and thank you, Glam Star. I see that for myself as well. Let's put it all out there, you guys. Like, a rich construction man who owns his own business. Like, we like to see that. Okay, manifest it. Now I need someone spiritual to manifest this for me, okay? So I went out, of course. I went out because my girlfriends, Glam Star, I think you know, I went out to that podcast show, right? Beyond the Blinds. And so we went out afterwards and we went out to Venice. And I'm gonna just like cry, like if he's on this live, because he very well could be. But he was like so nice, like he was like Mr. Mayor of the night, right? Like everyone loved him. He's like a model, okay? Which like we love, but like, do we love that for there could only be one star in the relationship, and like I would like to be the star. Like, you know, like I don't want to compete for bathroom time, and I don't want to have to like have you use my hair products. Like, you know, it's like a whole thing. So anyways, cannot be cuter. He cannot be cuter. I'm telling you, like again, I'm not fighting. Okay. I'm not going to fight to be the star in the relationship. I am the star. So anyways, I'm also here. Good. Oh my God. Okay. Balding. I always say balding is a bonus. So he's like, I think he's like 40 something. And he's like, I don't know, a model. And, he's like in LA and like doing the thing, but I liked him because he said he's originally from Montana. And I was like, giddy up, howdy. Like, oh my God. He's like, maybe he has traditional values, you know? Oh my God, like no, like the furthest thing freaking from it. He messaged me the other day and I'm like so embarrassed if he's on this. I hope he's not. I got to start learning this like TikTok thing to figure out like who's where. He literally, he replied to one of my stories and he's like, so what's the story? Like, are you recently divorced and you've sworn off men? And I was like, actually, I've never been married. And I said no, like, you know, whatever. And he basically told me that he's not looking for marriage, but he wants a independent, grounded, calm, like he used weird words, like a calming, independent, grounded woman. And I was like, ew. Like, even if I am all of those things, like, ew. Like, ew. Like, what? And also he said a cowboy once told him from Montana that marriage ends with divorce or death. So he's not into marriage at his big ass age. Thank you. At his big ass age, he's trying to tell me that he wants a woman to be grounded and soft. He used the word soft, like a soft woman. Like, oh my God, if I'm gonna be a soft woman, you better be traditional, because like what's gonna happen here, you know? I don't know, it's crazy. It's a crazy world out there, you know? And so I just wanted to bring awareness to how crazy it is, you guys. He probably, you know what? He probably did. He probably really, really did. You know, time freaking flies, you guys. It's 7:46. Stay safe out there. Everybody. You know, it's just wild. But yeah, you guys need to stay safe. And I'm contemplating giving up dating. I know, where did the time freaking flies in these lives, honestly. And I was like so ready to come back because I was so sick last week, and I'm just like having the time of my life. You guys, my goal, I have a goal, okay, on Instagram. And my goal is to hit 1,000 followers. This was a goal like I made for myself, like, I don't know, like a month ago. I want to hit 1,000 followers by the 7th because that will mark 2 months of having my Instagram. So I'm like really trying to hit that goal, but we gotta make it happen. So if you guys have ideas on how I need to do like more collaborations, but I can't even think of people who I want to collaborate. But yeah, we need to get me, it's just like a personal goal. I love to set goals, okay? And I think that would be absolutely pimp if I could hit 1,000 views. I've already hit, today I checked, I think I hit like 4.5 million impressions, which is kind of nuts for 2 months, you guys. I'm so excited. Like this is like my decompressing time. Like this is my like, yeah, 4.5 million, you guys. Isn't that fucking nuts? It's so crazy. So that's why like, and a lot of people have told me that the conversion is just not there anymore. The conversion is just not there anymore, but a lot of people just look at impressions, and my impressions are through the roof. So it's like very, very exciting. And I just love that it's just like funny content. It's like no negativity, except for some of you men get on my Instagram and you're really upset. You're so upset at some of the jokes that I make. And I just want to tell you, like, if you're upset at the joke, like, that's because you are the joke. Like, you know, that's the whole thing. So like, don't get mad about it, you guys. Don't get mad. Yes, like, there were so many guys who got so salty over my video saying, like, me in the club. When you tell your dates you're a content creator, I don't know. I know. What did I say, David? I'm doing it for you guys, okay? I'm sacrificing for you guys, for my life. I'm doing it for the plot, you know? I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And if ever, like, yeah, I just want to have like a funny, you know, a funny little like platform. But yeah, the guys get really salty. They just don't like that I like say things about like me wanting a billionaire, you know, like, it's like, get real with yourselves, you know? But yeah, you guys, I've hit my, well, now we're at 50 minutes. Usually I do 45 minutes, but it has been so fun. I gotta do more of these next time. Yeah, if you guys have, should we stick with it? Should we do our walk of shame Wednesdays? Should we do next week walk of shame? I'm gonna think on it. If you guys have any ideas, do hit me up. I do have that Discord. We can like put your ideas on the Discord, or you can DM me. Just let me know. It's been so freaking fun. I love you guys, my OGs. I'm waiting. I'll wait. Glamstar, I'll wait all day for you. I love you so much. Yes, I know. Yeah, Glamstar, I said, let me know when you're in it. And I added my day oneers to my private chat. So make sure you add the Discord. I'll put it on. I just feel, I know. I'm pretty sure, I think it's housewife, no husband. Yeah. Housewife. Okay, I'll message it to you for sure. And if you guys have, that's how we met Keone, St. P. That is actually how we met Keone. We did a random live, and it was just like, that's how we met him. Yeah. I was like, wait, who's Glamstar? Yeah, we were waiting for you. We were waiting for you to get it poppin', on and poppin'. Genitals. Yeah. So yeah, I will message it to you. It has been, yeah, Keone did. Me and Christy went live, and that's how we met Keone. Yeah. Keone, so Christy is on like a really popular podcast, If her podcast does a live show, you need to fly out to LA and be a part of the live show. Like, you have to be there. And obviously Glamstar, I just assumed that you would be, but you have to be there. Okay, so I'm just letting you guys know now. So if they do have a live show, you guys have to come out. And yes, yeah. And I got so many ideas. Same P, yes, you too. You too. The podcast is about like pop culture, celebrity. Yes, Keone is going to be co-hosting with me. I did want to announce that. Thank you for reminding me. Keone is going to be co-hosting with me next week. So Keone and I will brainstorm on what topics, but it's going to be so good. You guys better tune in. And if you guys have topics that you would like us to do let us know. I'm so excited. To my day oneers, I love you for life, okay? I'll catch you on the Discord. It's been an absolute freaking blast. Let's get me to 1,000 followers on Instagram. Housewife, no husband. Either get me 1,000 followers or get me a husband, and let's make it happen, you guys. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later, and it's been so fun, you guys. I will catch you guys next week. We'll catch you on the Discord. I will message it, and we will do everything. So, all right, you guys, it's been fun. I will see you. Ciao. Bye, guys.